Hello guys, happy Saturday. Hope you guys are having an awesome day. So I'm gonna bring you guys all of the supplies that I have so far as my hat making. So if you guys want to get in the hat making business, just kind of show y'all some of the things that I have, and I'm building to my collection or whatever. So this is the custom made hat block that I've been waiting on. The guy made it off of Etsy. So this is a brand new hat block that was made, and he took my hat measurements, my head size measurements, and he made this block. So you can get them in an oval or a round. So I wind up getting it in an oval because when I've been doing creating the round top, guys, that y'all see me doing, I use this head right here, which is not appropriate because it got ears and nose, but this is what y'all so far seen me been working with, and this was a block that I already had when I was in the wig business. So, and this one is plastic, so I've been using that. If y'all see when I blocked the blue head and different stuff like that, so I was utilizing some of the stuff that I already had. So you'll go on Etsy and put in hat blocks when you decide that you want to get in the hat making business. This is a hat block, and this one is my measurement. So I got this one. I was real excited about it. Okay, so this one is a brand new block. This one is a used block that I wind up getting off of Etsy. So if you want to get started right now and you don't want to spend a lot on a brand new custom made blocks, because those blocks can go into the 200s, 300s, or whatever. And if you see, they're solid wood, so these are really good blocks. So this one I wind up getting this one off of Etsy's, a used one. I got it for $100, a used block. So if you see, it is different from this block. So when y'all be seeing me getting that type of shape in the top of the hat, this is the one that I use. So after I block it, then I can put it on here and get this shape when I'm shaping the hat, like the leopard print one I use. This is the shape of the top of the hat. So this is a hat scratcher, and I know I don't talk right, guys. So if you're going to get in the hat making business, you want to get one of these so that after you get done blocking a hat or whatever, and you got your finest and final touches on, and you don't have, your customer exact measurement size, you get their measurement size, and you can use this, and you will expand it and let it dry. So when your customer get it on their head, they will have the exact size. This is another wig. Keep calling wig. This is another hat block, and this hat block is a oval shape hat block. I wind up getting this one off of Etsy's. It came today, so I got this one. This one was a used hat block, and what these things is, when you do your hat block, you can put it on a stand. So what this was, guys, this is a paper towel holder, because I didn't buy the actual stand that go with this. So this is literally a paper towel holder, and I noticed that this paper towel holder, I leave the screw on there so it's able to go like around and around. But what I'm going to wind up doing is to have my handy guy to cut this down. I want him to cut it down so it's not so tall, and we'll get this off. However, this screwed in here. We'll take this part off so that normally the blocks are shorter, but I will leave that screw on. So like if I needed to spin, it has the ability to spin. If I need it, like if I'm filing and need it kind of like a turntable, I can get it to spin. But what I'm gonna wind up doing is having my handy guy so that it'll be more sturdy. I'm having him to cut this down so it's not so tall. We're gonna remove this off of it, and then we're gonna make it shorter like how they do on the wig blocks. And then therefore when I'm filing and sanding, I can literally, it'll be on another block of wood. I don't want it to be this flimsy, and then it can turn and stuff like that. So all of these can fit on here. And the other one that can't fit, I'm gonna show y'all what I got up in the top. So see, all these can fit on here. So when I'm blocking it and stuff like that and pulling it down, but I don't want it to be up so high. And then we're gonna put it to another piece of wood that make it more sturdy. So when I'm blocking hats. So with this one actually runs small, but that's the part to the paper towel. So to get this one on there, I screw it in. So to get it on there, I take this one and I just leave the screw in there, and I screw it up in there. I think I'm going the wrong way because it's not tightening, is it? Oh yeah, it is. Okay, there we go. So then this one to fit on there. Because otherwise, other than that, it won't. So I was able to do all these, and I was like, you know what? I've been utilizing stuff that I have right here in the house, and I'm like, oh, I can use this paper towel holder, and I get another one. So if you get in the hat making business, you don't have the stand, paper towel, wooden paper towel holder will fit up in there. Don't take the screw off. But like I say, eventually I'm gonna have my handy guy to cut this off, and then we're gonna take this same screw, or however he's gonna do it, cut it off, and then we're gonna mount it again, and then we're gonna take another piece of board, mount it, because I want it to be more heavy duty. This is gonna come off. I have that to come off of there. And then what this one is, to be honest, I don't know. I'm learning. But when I want my hats to be flat and good or whatever, so I watch them and they be putting this on there, and then they have the hats flat. So when I'm learning these hats, I'm learning everything by sight, okay? And you know, hat making is so popular, they're not showing us everything. So I'm just pretty much looking at videos with what I can see. I'm mimicking what I see and just doing the best that I can. I don't know all the names yet, what this one is or whatever, but I watched him on camera do it. So hey, when I see it, I order it. You know, I see it, I order it. So I'm doing piece by piece, getting all the tools and stuff that I need. I don't have the big steamer yet, so right now I'm just utilizing this small steamer. And I do have the industrial iron that's made to do the wedding dresses. I see them with the I see them use that iron, so I have been utilizing that iron. And at first I didn't want to. It's a gravel steam iron because it was for the wedding dresses that I'm making. I'm like, I don't want to get shellac and mess up my iron. So what I decided to do, it comes with a shoe. So I will buy another shoe. And when I do the wedding dresses, you get what I'm saying? I use one for hats, one for the wedding dresses, meaning it'll never come in contact with the shoe that I do for the wedding dresses. So it'll always kind of be protected. Then you definitely need these ropes that they use. And it put a break in the hat. It put a break in the hat, you know, where you get the hat. It puts a break in the hat where you do that. And where is, so hold on guys, I'm trying to show y'all. So if y'all want to get into this business, okay, it's missing. I wonder what I do with it. Okay, it's a wood piece that I have. So once I get the hats on this block, right, and you take it around, and then you take it and you bring it tight to the hat, to that size, and then I got this wooden, and what I actually wind up doing, guys, I can't find it, so I ordered these because it's nothing but a wood mallet that they use. Okay, so I ordered these wooden sticks and they wanted $80. So I'm just using my common sense and utilizing the little stuff that I can and making it more affordable to me. I'm getting everything piece by piece, so couldn't find it. Oh, there we go. So I take this wood mallet, and then once I get it, and you bring it down on the hat, 'cause this is what they do, okay? You bring it down and you get that break in the hat, okay? But they have a real mallet. I just use this. So I got a set of these of 5. That's the one I was looking for. Set of these for 5, because you don't want to use sharp object. It'll cut right through the felt. Got a set of these of 5 for $30, okay? So I got my paint brushes. So how they utilize and change the color of these hats and stuff like that, they use fabric paint and they use spray paint. So when you see them changing the colors of it, they utilize sander. So when the felt is in the wear form, it do a lot of shedding, they use sander. So I got this hand sander, and I also got this sander, okay? Well, I got this off of Amazon as well. So then, you know, my paints and stuff, I already had a lot of paint. So what I did to make it affordable, so if you take acrylic paint and you take textile medium, right, and you mix that with the acrylic paint, and it would take acrylic paint and make it stay on fabric. So I use it with the textile medium. But yeah, I ordered these ropes from Amazon, And I got 2 of them. And then, you know, when I'm doing the hats and you put that break in there and you bring it down and then it dries. I've been, you know, I use steam, hot water. So that, and then just, you know, plenty of different paint brushes and stuff like that. So if you're going to get into the hat making and you want to change these colors, and I would say find spray paint that's on sale and just stack up on it. I'll be looking sometime for the $5 spray paint, and I catch it. Sometimes I catch some on Amazon for like $3 and stuff like that. So I've been ordering that. Oh, my torch. I got my torch from Walgreens because, you know, you do get a lot of the burn effect. My shellac I got off Amazon. So everybody might not be into shellac, but for me, I'm into shellac because shellac stiffens my brims, and I like all of my hat to have that stiff, like pancake. You know, that's what I'm into. So I just wanted to share my collection. And, you know, when you make the decision to do stuff, you ain't got to get everything right away, but just do it in baby steps. If you decide that you're going to do something and be like, oh, and this is not a brush for hair. This is a brush for your hats. So this, you know, when I get done filing it, burning it, and all the loose felt and stuff like that you want to get off. So this is a brush for that. But, and then what I started doing is utilizing old fabrics and stuff like that. Old leather jackets I didn't want. So I've been using that to recycle to make my sweatband and different things like that. So you want to get a nice feathers, you can go on Amazon, put in feathers because they have all these different kinds, and you know, just different steps. Find, you know, I did watch another lady and she make a different type of hats, but I watched her channel because she was more detailed, because majority of the people that I'm watching, they are hat makers. So they're not on here to teach me, okay? They on here to make money. So they give us a preview of what they're doing. So hats is something that I'm very fascinated with, and it was something that I wanted to do, and I was spending money and getting these expensive hats. So a custom hat will cost you from $150 up into the $300s, depending on, you know, who's selling it and you know what's going on. So I decided to challenge myself and say, you know what, I want to make my own, and that's pretty much what I did. I challenged myself to make my own, and that's exactly what I did. So I wanted to just introduce y'all to what I have so far, and I am totally loving my hat making and stuff like that. I'm learning, you know, piece by piece, and, you know, just little things that come to me, because I'll say next year I will be making my custom hats and, you know, putting them out there. So when I get more experience, so for me, I like to learn. And I like to challenge myself, and I like to watch and learn. I don't try to do something just because it looked good one time and feel like I'm the master and then try to mass produce. So I believe in me, so that's why I'm investing in me. So if you believe in you, you invest in you. So, you know, like I said, I started out with just this, blocking them. And, you know, I decided that, hey, you know what? You put your mind to it, you can do anything. I'm very proud. This is one that's custom made for my head. So when you get that wood block, and remember, if you wind up getting those stands, don't come with it. This is nothing but a paper towel holder. And my brain just get to thinking, you know what? And sure enough, it worked out. So I'm just going to have my handy guy. We're going to cut this and bring it down and make it shorter like theirs. We're going to remove this. And then we're going to take another piece of wood, and I want him to weld it to there. So when I'm picking it up, I want it to be, you know, heavy duty, you know, heavy duty. So we're going to weld this to there or whatever. Then it's the other big wood. So I got like the different wood pieces that I burn them on and different stuff like that. I utilize this picture frame. Like, I was like, okay. So this was a picture frame that I have, right? And it's made of wood. So what I did, I plucked the back of this out, and that's what I'll be drying my hats on. So I put the shellac on here, and a lot of times I go outside and spray it because the shellac is very, it's got a smell that's wow. So I was utilizing stuff that I have around the house, and I was like, okay, works very well. So, but I don't set that particular one on fire, because that one had, well, once the shellac dried, it's not flammable like how it was, but I don't set it on fire on that. I got another one upstairs, a big round one that I wind up getting out of Walmart, and so it's actually a cooking thing, but it's a big one. It's about this big around, and I be burning them on there. That's how I said when the hat sat on fire. When I set it on fire, I was able to take it outside because it was on the board. So this is the stuff that I have so far. And I got the spray paints. I ain't got to show y'all that. Y'all can just imagine. And then to, you know, the spray bottle with the alcohol and just different stuff like that. So this is something that I really wanted to do. I made the decision to do it. So I'm building my collection, and I got, you know, my stuff coming. I do need to get a brim cutter. That's a part of my collection. And I also need to get a brim cutter, and then I also need to get a professional steamer. So I need to get a professional steamer and a brim cutter. So after I get that, I think that I will pretty much have a lot. And then, like I said, I've been utilizing old fabric and stuff like that. Y'all know I make clothes, so I'm a designer, so I've been having a lot of fabric that I'm able to play with and stuff like that. So I went through a lot of fabric and made a bunch of bias pieces and stuff like that. And the scarves y'all see me put on the hat, go on Amazon and put in bandanas, and y'all get a large variety of bandanas where y'all can, you know, do some cool funky stuff. So I want you guys to have an awesome day. And if you guys are into the hats and stuff like I do, remember, anything you want to do, put your mind to it, and I guarantee you, you will be able to do it. But if you telling your mind it's hard, then it's going to be hard. Anything that I set out to do, I convinced my mind before I even started. Girl, you're going to do it. Do you make mistakes? Yes. Are you going to mess up? Yes. But that makes you greater to learn from your mistakes. So with that being said, guys, this is kind of like so far what I got. And if y'all going to get into the changing the colors of the hat, invest in paintbrushes. Invest in pretty decent paintbrushes. See, like get paintbrushes. Get like quite a few paintbrushes, because you're gonna need the paintbrushes. And the minute you're done, immediately clean them. So if you go with acrylic paint, get a textile medium, because you want it to stick to that fabric and make it permanent. If you just put some acrylic paint on there and you didn't do no textile medium, then you wear that hat outside in the rain, which I don't wear my hats and just let them get wet like that. That paint is gonna drip because you didn't finalize the paint until the fabric. So if you're going to do acrylic, get a textile pouring medium to be able to make it go into fabric. But go on Amazon, they got fabric paint that's made for fabric, meaning once it dries, the paint is in there because it already have all the ingredients. So with that being said, guys, you guys have a great Saturday, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Toodles.